VA just dropped a massive mental health update, and this could change everything for veterans. If you're a veteran currently rated at 70% for PTSD, anxiety, depression, or any mental health condition, you need to hear this, because the VA is proposing a change that could potentially help thousands move from 70% to 100% disability compensation, without having to prove they can't work anymore. Yeah, you heard that right. And honestly, this could become one of the biggest VA mental health changes we've seen in years. So, stay with me, because what I'm about to explain could directly affect your benefits, your future, and your monthly compensation. Let's break this down. Right now, under the current VA mental health rating system, there's a huge problem. One of the main reasons veterans get denied a 100% rating is because the VA looks at whether you can still hold a job. Basically, the VA says, if you're still working, then you're not totally impaired. And for a lot of veterans, that makes absolutely no sense, because many veterans are working, but barely surviving mentally while doing it. They're dealing with a long list of symptoms. They're dealing with panic attacks, depression, and sleep issues. It doesn't end there. Isolation, anger problems, memory issues, and relationship struggles, all while showing up to work. And they still have to show up to work because bills don't stop. Finally, the VA may actually be recognizing that reality. The VA wants to remove the barrier that prevents veterans from getting a 100% rating if they're still employed. That is massive, because under the proposed system, the VA would focus less on, can this veteran work? And more on, how badly does this condition impact their daily life? That's a completely different way of looking at it. And honestly, it's probably how it should have been all along. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. The VA says they want to evaluate conditions using 5 major life areas. These are the new domains. Domain 1 is cognition. This includes memory, focus, concentration, and decision-making. Domain 2 is relationships and social interaction, isolation, family problems, and communication. Domain 3, task completion, finishing assignments, staying productive, and mental exhaustion. Domain 4, navigating everyday life, managing stress and functioning in public settings. And Domain 5, self-care, hygiene, motivation, and taking care of yourself, physically and mentally. Now think about this. A veteran may still technically be working, but could be struggling hard in every single area. And under the current system, a lot of those veterans still get denied 100%. That's why this is huge. But wait, there's more. The VA also proposed eliminating 0% mental health ratings completely. Meaning, if your condition is service-connected, the minimum rating would become 10%. That's a major shift. Now, before everybody gets too excited, there's something very important you need to understand. These changes are not final yet. This is still considered a proposed VA rule change, and these things can take years to become official. Some VA rating changes have taken 4 to 5 years before implementation. So, no, this is not happening tomorrow. But this is something every veteran should absolutely keep their eye on. It's a massive opportunity. Thousands of veterans currently sitting at 50% or 70% could potentially qualify for higher compensation. And there's one more thing you need to know. The VA probably will not automatically increase your rating. That means when these rules go into effect, you would most likely need to file for an increase and request reevaluation. That step could make all the difference. So if you're dealing with PTSD, anxiety, or depression, pay attention, because this could eventually become one of the biggest opportunities veterans have seen in a long time. If this video helped you out, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this with another veteran. And remember, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I'll see you in the next video.